Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone. My name is Akif, and today we will be taking a look at the life of a very special companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This companion has faced many trials and tribulations and triumphed many challenges. This companion is Salman Al-Farsi. Salman Al-Farsi radiallahu anh grew up in the city of Isfahan in Persia. His father was the chief of the village they lived in and the religious leader. He had a very strong bond with his father, and his father loved him like he loved nothing else. His father loved him very strongly, fearing anything from happening to him, and it always kept Salman radiallahu anh at home. During his youth, Salman radiallahu anh dedicated himself to Zoroastrianism, the religion that worships fire. It even gave the responsibility of the custodian of the fire, meaning 24/7, day and night, hour by hour and minute by minute, it was the responsibility of Salman radiallahu anh in making sure that the fire never went out. So here's Salman radiallahu anh, growing up in a Zoroastrian family, having the responsibility of the custodian of the fire. How did this person end up by the side of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Well, it all starts with this one incident. One day, his father was busy with his responsibilities as the chief of the village and asked Salman radiallahu anh to tend to the estate. As Salman radiallahu anh was on his way to his father's estate, he got lost, and in trying to find his way, he came upon a church. Since Salman radiallahu anh's father always kept him at home, he didn't know anything about the Christians. So intrigued, he entered the church. And in observing the Christians' recitation of their songs and their prostration in prayer, Salman radiallahu anh was very impressed and said, "By God, this religion is better than mine," and decided to observe them until nightfall. Finally at night, when he returned home, his father, worried where he had been, asked him, "My son, where have you been all day?" And Salman radiallahu anh told his father about what he had witnessed and said, "Father, by God, their religion is better than ours." Dismayed, his father said, "My son, there is no good in that religion. Your religion and the religion of your forefathers is better." However, Salman radiallahu anh insisted, saying, "No, their religion is better than ours." Upon hearing this, Salman radiallahu anh's father became furious. He tied him by his feet and imprisoned him in his own home. So now here's Salman radiallahu anh, curious about the truth and imprisoned in his own home, with no way of contacting the outside world. However, through the help of a servant in the house, he was able to get a message to the church. And soon after, Salman radiallahu anh was notified that a caravan passing by the area was going to Syria. So, under the guise of the night, Salman radiallahu anh slipped away from his home and joined this caravan. At a young age, Salman radiallahu anh left his home in pursuit of the truth. When he got to Damascus in Syria, he asked around for the religious leader there, and he was directed to a bishop at a church. He told the bishop, "I want to become a Christian and would like to attach myself to your service and learn from you and pray with you." So Salman radiallahu anh started serving this bishop. However, after a while, he learned that this bishop was corrupt. He would order his followers to give charity, but when they gave charity, he would hoard the money to himself and he would not distribute it to the poor. In this situation, Salman radiallahu anh did not know what to do. But after a little while, this bishop passed away and a new one replaced him. And in stark contrast, this new bishop was a very righteous man. However, after some time, this bishop passed away. And on his deathbed, Salman radiallahu anh asked him, "What should I do? Where should I go? Who should I serve under to learn more about the truth?" And the bishop told him to go to the city of Mosul in Iraq. This became a common occurrence in the early life of Salman Al-Farsi radiallahu anh. He would serve under one bishop, and after a little while, the bishop would pass away, and he would ask for advice on who he should serve under next. And the bishop would instruct him to go to another one. So Salman radiallahu anh ended up serving under many bishops. He went from Syria to Iraq to a couple of cities in Turkey and even came back to Syria. He traveled to many different places in the world to serve and learn under many different bishops. It's incredible the amount of land he covered. And remember, at this time there are no cars or planes. So on foot and on camelback, Salman radiallahu anh traveled hundreds upon hundreds of miles just to learn the truth. On the deathbed of his last mentor, he again asked the question, who should I serve under? However, his mentor said, my son, I do not know of anyone in this world who practices the religion correctly. However, I can tell you that the time for the arrival of a new prophet has come. Let me tell you some of the signs. This new prophet's name is Ahmed. He will be among the Arabs and migrate to the land of palm trees between two mountains. The bishop said, when you look for this prophet, look for three characteristics. First, the prophet has a birthmark in between his two shoulder blades. Second, he does not accept charity. And third, but he does accept gifts. With this, Salman radiallahu anh set on the journey of finding this prophet. We conclude the first episode of Salman Al-Farsi radiallahu anh's life. In the next episode, we will continue his journey in seeking the truth and finally meeting the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We will mention a couple of instances after Salman Al-Farsi radiallahu anh became a Muslim that really show the incredible status he achieved in the eyes of Allah. I'm Akif, and this was Salman Al-Farsi radiallahu anh.